It's 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, and while most people are heading home to start their weekend, the folks at Zipatoni are having their weekly staff meeting, not in a conference room, but in the company bar, right in the middle of the office. President and CEO Jim Holbrook has the floor.
Okay, just a few announcements. The first and foremost is Jack is in the house, everybody.
Jack is Jack Thorwegen, the retired founder and heart and soul of Zipatoni, the winner of Promotion Magazine's Agency of the Year Award in 2000. Having a bar in the office is just one of the many non-traditional aspects of this very non-traditional agency.
We've always been in the liquor business, the alcohol business, the spirits business. We started with Anheuser-Busch, moved on to Miller, and got into the Bacardi. So the centerpiece of every office we've ever had has been the bar, which you can see behind us.
It gets to be self-policing after a while. People who are happy to have it and know what a perk it is will make sure that the other people who might spend a little too much time there know that that's not okay.
The space becomes really sort of what we are and how we operate. Space that has 5 times the impact of normal space, but only cost 1/3 of what normal space would cost. And if we can do that for ourselves, we can sure do it for our clients.
Their space is 2 floors of a building at 6th and Washington in downtown St. Louis, filled with industrial leftovers, garage doors with glass panels, rummage sale furniture, a 2-story atrium, a kitchen, the aforementioned bar, and a giant tomato. Once again, the Zipatoni office is part of Jack's vision for his company.
The one thing about the creative business that I tell a lot of people this, is that in most businesses, everybody has a business personality and a home personality. And this place was intended to eliminate one of those personalities and join the two together. So most people that came here discovered that they could be the person that they were at home at the office. The good news is that attracted a lot of good people. The bad news is it scared a lot of people away once they found that out.
Mitch Meyers says their workspace is also a good filter for potential clients. If a client seems turned off by the relaxed style and openness of Zip, then maybe they wouldn't be a good fit in the long run. But other clients are energized by the freedom they see at Zipatoni.
Some of our conservative clients that you wouldn't expect love this place. They have their own offsites here because they can use our conference rooms, the bar's there, the kitchen's here for catering. So, you know, they sort of use it as a crazy offsite, if you will, and think that it makes them more productive and more creative. So it works to our advantage in several ways.
The fact that Zipatoni was founded by Thorwegen, a creative type as opposed to the business type, is another way the agency distinguishes itself. Zip was known in the trade as a boutique agency, a bit too quirky for some clients, and certainly not big enough for many others. Business was slow until the Zipatoni way was no longer viewed as risky.
We'd seen a lot of clients around the country, and some of them would say, oh, those guys are great, but they're so small and they're kind of boutique-y. You know, that would scare me. I need a bigger agency. They were looking for an insurance policy, and we wouldn't get the business. But we didn't change who we are. We didn't change what we do and how we do it. And when we finally reached that milestone and we're on the cover of the magazine, all those people that had seen us over the years, oh yeah, I know those guys. Those guys are great. They're really creative. And then our phone started to ring because we were big enough and we were credible enough and we weren't scary anymore.
I've been lucky enough that I've never had to take a client for the money, which kills most agencies. When you take a client for the money, then you have to do the kind of work the client wants you to do. And once you start doing the kind of work the client wants you to do rather than you think is appropriate for the client, then you're dead.